Good news, obviously, if you want to go out to a pool, but we're doing that because it's been so hot for us.
And it's going to get hot again, unfortunately. I mean, we had this brief little respite where we were in the 80s.
Yeah, we were. It was
with
nice.
Monsoon storms the last couple of days, and now we're going to be back up to close to, I wouldn't say record highs, but just below that. But on a little bit more of a serious note, we do have some flooding issues beginning to pop up again in the Sangre de Cristo Mountains, and that's due to more heavy thunderstorms. They've seen day after day of showers and thunderstorms here along the Calf Canyon Hermit's Peak burn scar. So just in the last 10 to 15 minutes, we've had 2 flash flood warnings issued. This is again for most of the Calf Canyon Hermit's Peak burn scar, all the way from Guadalupita to Mora, all the way down towards Sapeo and Las Vegas. This goes until 8 p.m. tonight, and we still have heavy thunderstorms here near Sapeo along 518. So you could have some flash flooding there quickly from that burn scar. Just be careful there. In the southeastern part of the state, activity is a little bit more widespread today than what we've seen in previous days. A shower now popping up just north of Roswell. You keep a chance through the rest of the evening, isolated at best though. In the southwestern part of the state, Socorro, just northwest of you, begin to see an outflow boundary moving toward the southeast, keeping a chance of a shower through the rest of the evening. And here in Albuquerque, we're watching this outflow boundary now entering Albuquerque's west side. More than anything, it's probably going to kick up some wind. Of course, it's going to kick up some wind, but kick up a little bit of dust as this comes in. We're going to see if it can spark any showers and thunderstorms. Otherwise, hopefully get that temperature of 90 that we currently have here in Albuquerque down just a little bit. Your hour-by-hour forecast for the rest of the evening, we'll have some cloud cover coming in again because of that outflow boundary, possibly a thunderstorm. Temperatures remaining mainly in the 80s. Barring any rain chances, and better rain chances are really going to last through the overnight hours here for the southeastern part of the state. So projected low temperatures 50s and 60s with some 70s mixed in here for the southern part of the state. Roswell, one of those areas, you could be waking up to around 71 tomorrow morning. And then for your Monday, we keep those rain chances from the central mountain chain and points eastward. So the eastern part of the state has that better rain chance. But like I said, even through the overnight hours from Tucumcari and I-40 southward, still has a chance of a couple of those isolated showers and thunderstorms. Even when you wake up getting the kids ready for school, a couple of those showers could remain for the eastern part of the state. As we get toward the midday hour, those showers and thunderstorms revamp back up with the heating of the day, especially in the mountain locations, and then they spread back through the eastern plains of New Mexico throughout the afternoon and evening hours. Tuesday, dry air will begin to work in from the east, and by the time we're talking Wednesday, any rain chances we have will be slim to very isolated, and that's because of the high pressure working in from Texas, bringing in sinking air, which will keep those storms at bay. This was designated earlier this morning. This is Tropical Storm Idalia. This is now just southeast of the Yucatan near Cozumel, Mexico, and also near the tip of Cuba. Currently a 40-mile-per-hour tropical storm. Doesn't sound like much, but this is going to ramp up very fast. Hurricane watch already in effect from Apalachicola, Florida, all the way down to Tampa Bay and just south of Sarasota. Now predicted to be a Category 2 hurricane in the Big Bend of Florida, but this continues to shift toward the east. So my message to you is if you have any friends and family that live in Tampa, I would give them a call now and tell them that they need to be paying attention to the weather for the next several days. That hurricane could come in Tuesday or Wednesday of next week with about 3 to 5 feet of storm surge for the Tampa Bay expected. Otherwise, Roswell, temperatures dropping into the 80s by Tuesday. Don't get used to it. You'll be back up into the triple digits by Thursday and Friday, unfortunately. 80s and 90s with isolated showers and storms for the southwest tomorrow. It's the same for the northwest. More than anything, your rain chances are basically nil for the northwest. Farmington, basically sunny for the next several days. Highs near records and temperatures in the mid-90s for most of the week. North Mountains tomorrow, very good chances of showers and thunderstorms here. In fact, 70% chance for Santa Fe in the afternoon. Look at your high Tuesday, 78 with that 50% chance of a couple of thunderstorms remaining. Again, more flooding concerns for the Calf Canyon Hermit's Peak burn scar. We'll watch that very closely for you. Highs in Mora to Las Vegas, only in the 70s tomorrow. We'll be in the low 80s for the East Mountains with a pretty decent shot of some showers and thunderstorms. And in the metro, we keep at least a slight chance. Temperatures very similar tomorrow than what we had for today. 30% chance of a couple of thunderstorms tomorrow and Tuesday for Rio Rancho with highs staying in the 80s those days. And for Albuquerque, starting out the week with a 30% chance with a high in the upper 80s.